Good morning, you guys. It's fairly early in the morning and I'm heading to the mart today, which is great. Turning some of these lambs into cash. Favourite time of year, best time of year, where all the hard work finally comes into a bit of money and a bit of compensation for the effort. Marts are fairly big these days, so I need to get over there. Middle and early if I'm to get a half decent spot. So let's get out, get the trailer, get the lambs loaded and get to the mart. So we're here in Shearer now. Getting up in the queue now finally. Nearly there. They do loading off 2 yokes at a time here, that's how they work it, so there's 2 yokes gone in there. My turn now. You're tough. Come on. Right, so lambs are in the pen. Trying to drop off the paperwork now. Hornies in pen 92. Lambs are in position. One of them's up high. And I've got the Shearer lambs here. So the horn lambs got 30.5 kilos and the Shearer lambs are 31. Not just as good as last year weight wise. I think I put them up at, I think the horned lambs were 32 kilos last year, around this time of year too. So not just as good. Not just as good. 32 kilo lambs, like these horned lambs, pretty similar time as last year. And they only made €60, which isn't big money, but it's kind of roughly what these lambs make. So we'll see how we get on. These lambs are crossbred lambs, might make a bit more money, but they're not much heavier. They're only 31 kilos. This would be the best lamb in the bunch in at the back there. He's a good stretchy lamb and he has a bit of condition on him too. But then there's other ones that are a bit lighter and are balancing out. They weighed in at 31. This one is not a hectic lamb. So I'm just outside the mart and the A team are away weaning lambs today. I got a wee call from them, from Dad. He says they're a wee bit under pressure and they're short of help. Will you come help us? The mart is just about to start, but my sheep are in, the paperwork are in, the whole lot is there, but there's a full shed of lambs there and I'd have to wait here for a few hours for them to be sold. So after having a wee chat with them, I'm going to go and give them a hand weaning the lambs. And the lambs will be sold subject, that's it's called being sold subject. They'll be sold subject to my approval. I can watch them being sold online. They'll be sold here at the mart and then I'll get a call from the mart to see if I'm happy with the prices. We'll see how they get on in a few hours. Let's go wean these lambs. So we're in Casaballin to join the A team. So Dos and Yos are picking out old ones. Dad and Joanne are brushing up on their selection skills for tomorrow. Big day in Ballinrobe. So it's nearly all Shearer lambs here, and I think it's safe to say they're a bit bigger than the lambs I brought to the mart this morning. That's a lovely one. The type one that we keep, half-bred horny for a yoke. Nearly all Shearers here, but I see a horned lamb. So main bunch of yos gone out the field. Bunch of old yos in a small pen. Ram lambs going that way. And we've got yo lambs in here. A lot of bunches and just hardly enough space for all of them, but we're managing. Point him out there. One with a bit of brown. Nice one, alright. See lovely yo lambs in it. Ram's the secret there, is it? Takes both, I suppose.
Have a secret. You can't tell them all at one day.
Surely there's beauty, you could say.
Yeah, but you have to break them to you slowly. Your mind will only be blown if you get them all together.
Oh, the genius.
That's a view and a half. Nice paddock of grass there too. A little bit of ectofly. Is there still a bit of a maggot problem? These lambs are a bit more like the stock I do keep. Ah, she still has one tooth then.
Here.
So we've got Romeo McMorrow here doing a bit of community service. Come on, guys. Come on. Pin is filling up. So we've got a full pin of ewe lambs and we've got more ewe lambs to go in. What are we going to do? Figure out what super farmer Karol Devaney does after this commercial break. Very nice ewe lamb here. She'd stand up for a minute. Nice tanny markings, nice head. And in a stunning turn of events, it has started to rain in the west of Ireland. Got a spot for our ewe lambs. So I'm in the Jeep and I have the first of 2 loads of ram lambs with me, so I'm going to head off with these. With all the commotion, I actually missed my own lambs being sold in the mart. When I clicked onto it, I had a look in Mart Eye and they were selling the pin. There was 3 or 4 pins on. We had a look at the price and the chevet lambs in pin 91 made 82 euros, and then the 23 horned lambs in pin 92 made 72.50, which I'll probably get a call about them prices now in an hour or two to see whether or not I'll take them. I'll definitely take them. That is grand money for them lambs. They didn't do as well as last year. The horned lambs were 30.5 kilos and the chevet lambs were 31, so they were a wee bit light. They didn't just do as good. I wasn't that happy with them going to the mart. Didn't know how the trade was going to be, and I don't really know how the overall trade of the mart was today either, but it must have been alright because that is grand money. To give you an idea, last year I had 32 kilo horned lambs in Dowra Mart around this time of year. They were a good lamb. They were certainly better. They just had more flesh on them. They're a wee bit bigger and probably more of an even bunch than the lambs that I had, than the horned lambs that I had in Dowra this year. But they only got 60 euro. So slightly lighter lambs got 72.50 a year later at the same time. So as you can imagine, if you compare it to last year, I'm certainly happy enough with that money and I'll definitely take it. The chevet lambs then, chevet lambs usually do a bit, like crossbred lambs usually do a bit better. They get a better price than horned lambs, but they were light lambs. They were only 31 kilos, them 12 chevet lambs. They're only half a kilo heavier than the horned lambs, but they got 82 euro, which is absolutely grand money. Go to the bank with that all day long, so I'm happy enough anyway. Now, I'm going to head off and drop off these lambs, then get back and help the guys. We'll see you in a bit. Star sheep farmer, Uncle Kevin on the job. Say hi to YouTube, Kevin.
Hello, YouTube.
We got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, 25, 45. So Kevin probably hasn't been on the vlog before. He's my uncle. He's mum's brother, not dad's brother. as you could definitely tell, because he's a much better looking specimen than Devaney. So now they're off here on this farm. You would have seen this, we've done a couple of vlogs here, where we have all the ram lambs. We weaned out of here, brought all the old lambs out of here the other day. This is just ram lambs and rams here now. So we're adding to the bunch here now of ram lambs. There's very happy with the ram lambs that we're bringing today. You could certainly sell a good bunch out of it. They're better lambs than the lambs I brought to the mart today of my own. But look, it's a Friday now. We're not going to bring them to a mart this week, so let them off here and then get the weaning done, one job at a time. Maybe pick a lock for next week or something like that. Yeah, hard to do everything in the one day. Now we're going to go back and give them a hand on the mountain because job's not done yet. So we're back up on the hill and we timed it well, but not for tea. Timed it well for more work. Fuel has landed.
I've been feeling it wasn't hair taken out and this was
Well, he was no chef, I'll tell you that.
leather on together.
I was going to say
Worse than leather. Worse than leather now. It's real.
Kevin said his ears were popping on the way up here. He's not used to being this high above sea level.
Hello, Dr. Final Pen.
Oh, there's an episode on that one.
Big thanks to Mum for feeding the team. Thanks, Mum.
I know, I'm so
And her mischievous assistant. She's wearing a sheep game hat, which I'm not happy about, but she's wearing a YouTube jumper, so I don't really know whether to be annoyed with her or not. I'm slightly annoyed. Put it that way, right?
She's got the best. Don't follow him.
Nice mother and daughter pairing. Oh. She's fairly wild. She missed the clippings though. She got a bit of a nappy on her to be taken off. Doesn't look as nice now, innit? Nearly there. Down to the old lambs now. They're all separated from earlier. Been dosed and then moved out of here. And the ewes are out in this paddock. Bit of blatant, but not too bad. What's your favourite, Kevin?
This tall, there.
Let him off there. Let her off.
Good strong lamb, lovely for his head.
Nice head, alright. All loaded up. Just two different decks now. Got yo lambs on the top. Then we've got boys on the bottom. Going to two different places. Yos aren't content looking, but we'll get them out the hill and they'll forget. We can have more lambs next year. Right, we're here. Ugh. Dark, it's after 8 o'clock. Autumn time now, so it doesn't take too long for it to get dark now. Ram lambs on the bottom deck. To hold on to the old lambs, we're going to another spot. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 2, 6.